Hey, welcome back to Thinking Out Loud. My name is Theus Robinson, complex mind, simple man. And this particular stream is all about engaging with the Black community, where we're going to talk about our social dynamics. We're going to talk about our interpersonal relationships. We're going to talk about like education. We're going to talk about different things that affect us and that we affect in turn to really begin that process of marshaling our resources to do better by each other and for each other. Right? I am of the Stokely Carmichael Kwame Ture tradition, which believes in the power of the masses, right? So, in order to do that, we have to get to a point where we identify that we have a community and we have a culture. Believe it or not, there's a lot of brothers and sisters out there who don't know or don't believe that we have a culture and that we actually have an identity to love and appreciate. And if you're one of those people out there who's struggling with, loving the skin that you're in appreciating who and what you are, then this may or may not be the place for you. But I hope you find some aspect of it that you can tie into because you are enough. You're amazing. You got some work to do. We all got some work to do. But if you're willing to do that work, we can change a few things, right? So one of my biggest passions is education. So I'm going to talk a lot about education. On my other streams, you will find there will be content that comes out about Black economics, where I will specifically be talking about some of those things like starting a business, um, personal finance, things like that. But over here, it's much more broad, a lot more vague. It's going to overlap into a couple different things, but it's really just talking to each other and getting back in front of the camera, getting back in front of you so that we can, hopefully engage a little bit. We do a lot of mind dumping, right? Here's my view on the world, but that's all I got. I got mine, right? So, welcome to the channel. I appreciate you coming through. If you are a person who identifies as being Black, whether that's Black in the diaspora, which could be, you're from the mother continent, you could be from the islands or what have you, but you identify as Black, welcome. If you are Black from the standpoint of what my tribe is, when we call ourselves Black, those are descendants of American chattel slavery, right? So those of us who have been here, our family that have been here since we most of us can trace ourselves back to the chains, right? So welcome. These are the people I'm talking to, right? If you happen to be crossing my path and you are not someone who identifies as Black, right? Whether because you have Black skin, but you don't identify as being Black, hey, I'm not here to judge. That's you, but I'm not talking to you. If you're a European, I'm not talking to you. If you're a Latino, unless you identify as Afro Latino, I'm not talking to you. This is a conversation of me talking to us about things that matter to us, and I understand that I'm having this conversation wide open on the internet streets. That's why there's some things I'm still not going to talk about. There's some angles I'm still not going to go into, just because those are things that we have in person, saying behind closed doors. And as this continues to grow and we do those things, well, hopefully I can have some more of those conversations. I mean, I do it from time to time around my community, but I'm trying to step that up, right? Really, really get that in. But that's what this channel is. This channel, not really this channel, because this channel does politics, it does Black economics, and it does Black community. But that's what this particular video series is about. So welcome to Thinking Out Loud, talking to the Black community. If you got something you want to talk about or you want a topic you want me to hit on, hit me up, man. Put a comment down. And what I'm saying, I'll either respond to it or I'll make it the topic on another video. And we just keep this thing kind of moving. I appreciate it. But if I don't hear from you, then I'll just talk to myself. I mean, I know I ain't got no real no audience yet. So if you wouldn't mind, like, share, and all that good stuff. But this ain't for everybody. It's not gonna be for everybody. And some of the things I say, you're not even gonna like. And that's cool too, right? Because I ain't gonna like everything you think. But I think it's worth us having some good conversation. Right? I'm gonna talk about the dynamics between the black man and the black woman, the dynamics between, brothers and, the black man and the black man. I can't talk about black women and black women because that's y'all business. I don't know. But, just talking about those different things, talking about education, how important it is to our community, how we are in the right there in the crosshairs, so to speak, of these major changes, right? Where they go after the Department of Education, that's going after your children, that's going after my children. You may not recognize what some of those things are. Some of you do, but this is major. This is major, y'all. So that's what we're going to talk about here on this particular video series. And I've talked your ear off enough right here, but come on back. We'll have more talk. We'll have actual targeted discussions. And yeah, let's do this. So again, my name is Theus, Complex Mind, Simple Man, and I'm just thinking out loud.